Hey guys, today is crazy. Goddamn, I'm so pissed. I've basically have spent the last 2 weeks doing these experiments. These experiments that last for 48 hours in total. Actually, 72 hours because you need to set it up quite early. And today I've put all of the results together, and goddamn, it doesn't make any sense. None whatsoever. You know? I'm so goddamn pissed about all of this. It's just like you put so much time and effort into something and then it turns out to be like, yeah, actually it doesn't really matter. You know, maybe that's my problem. Maybe I can't just, you know, let go of things that, things are however they are, especially when it comes to biology and experiments and working with live cells, you know, it's just as long as you do the experiment correctly, then you're not entitled to a specific result in your experiment, right? But it just pisses me off. Like I really want to get stuff done, make sure that things are working or if they're not. But this answer is kind of like, maybe they are, but if they are working, it's a very slight improvement. It's maybe 2% improvement, right? And it's not, by the way, it's not something that I can build on to, let's say, from 2% to, let's say, 50% to 200%, right? Yeah. It is super frustrating. And then, I just have like a pile of papers that I need to read and deal with. I know, problems, right? Like, ooh, you know, like, my job is so difficult, like, in air quotes, right? Yeah, no. But it is frustrating when you put so much time and effort into making sure that your work actually is done correctly and then you get a result that's inconclusive and frustrating. So I just need to process it. Go out, have a beer, or drink a little bit of wine, relax, maybe watch a movie, de-stress, and then after I'm back, or after the weekend is over, once I'm back, I can look at it with a fresh pair of eyes, and also trying to disengage. Like I always do this shit where I just put myself on the line, and if the experiment is not the way I would want it to be, and by that I mean the result is not, let's say, oh, the treatment is actually working, and it could lead to something really awesome. Then I get really demotivated. I need to work on that. I not live through the experiments or my work, but I do associate a lot of value and feedback from those experiments, which is kind of dumb now that I say it. Because I mean, no, you do your job, you do it the best you can, you follow protocol, and if something doesn't work, then it just doesn't work. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person, right? So that would be my advice to you. If you're struggling at work, if you're doing the best you can and it's not working, then of course you can make some changes, but that does not inherently mean that you're a piece of shit or that you're a bad person or that you don't deserve to work in a company, right? Yeah. This will be a very, very, very short video. I just don't know what to talk about. I'm stressed out with this whole stuff. Just want to wrap up everything at work, go home, take a shower, eat something, take my dog out, go on a little date with my girlfriend, and just chill today. Maybe play some Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't played that game for a while, and it's pretty awesome. You know, I don't know. There are these little things that kind of keep me going. You know, like doing the doing my little guitar sessions every now and then. Going out with my girlfriend, meeting up with my buddy to do some squash. I think like these are important, like things that allow me to get some fresh insight into, oh yeah, there's something else outside of work, and also at the same time advice on, hey, don't stress out too much about it. You're freaking out way too much about the results. I mean, the results are, again, like I said in the beginning, you're not entitled to a very specific result. You're entitled to doing the experiment correctly, and that's your responsibility to do it correctly, do your job correctly, and then that's it. And the result of it is, you know, at least in my case, since I'm working with live cells, you know, if something is inherently true, that let's say a treatment will kill cancer cells, and I see in some experiments that it does kill them, and in some experiments I see that it does kill them but a little bit less, right? Then I need to combine all of that and then try and make a conclusion. And if it's indecisive, or if it's very small increase in cancer cell death, then, you know, like, it is better than nothing, but it's not, you know, the next best thing. I'm rambling. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Cheers, hey.